All right, we are now recording, and this is our June Friendship Mixer virtual meeting, which we have once a month, so that the ladies from all of the different chapters can come together and fellowship. So this is what this is. It used to be on the first Saturday of each month, but because it's summertime, and I know that you guys are getting out and about, enjoying your summer, I hope. We'll talk about that in a minute. I moved it to Mondays, the first Monday of the month, just to see how that would work. And so far, it's working just as well as the Saturdays did, if not better. So I think we will keep it on Monday nights for a little while, at least until the fall and people are back to regular work and play and not traveling so much. So, all right, I'm still letting people in. We should have a good group tonight. We were going to be talking about The Relationship Cure, the book by John Gottman, which is supposed to be for all types of relationships, romantic relationships, marriage, and friendships. So at some point, we will be discussing that book. So pick it up from the library. It's called The Relationship Cure by John Gottman, Gottman. But because so much has been happening in this world for the last few weeks, I decided to just make it on friendship and mental health. I want to make sure everybody is doing okay. How are you guys feeling? This group is all about promoting healthy friendships and making connections with new ladies. You will get an opportunity here tonight to meet some new ladies when we do our one-on-one breakout rooms. We always also do introductions so we can see who's here and learn a little bit about you. So thank you for coming. And I guess we will officially start. I like to officially start with just a little bit about our group. Our organization, because many of you who come from Meetup think that we're a Meetup group. And while we are on a Meetup, we are not a Meetup group. We're actually a women's organization. We have a membership. So let me just play a little bit more. So I won't be talking, although it's going to be me talking, but so that I don't have to talk. I made a little video which explains a little bit more about us. So I'm going to share that. It's only a minute and a half long, and then we will introduce ourselves. All right, sharing my screen. Hello, ladies. I'm Kiki Strickland, the founder of Friendship Mixers. Thank you so much for attending this event. I wanted to just share a few quick things with you while you're here. We are a women's organization that promotes healthy female friendships, and we are very multicultural. We're in several cities, including these: New York City, Charlotte, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Northern Virginia, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Boston, soon to be in the following cities: Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Raleigh, Durham, Houston, and Dallas. Chicago. We will eventually be on the West Coast, and also London and South Africa. We have several tribes, including these here that you can see. We're looking for leaders of some of these tribes. Please check out our website at friendshipmixers.com to get more involved with us. We would like for you to become a member if you like our group, if you feel comfortable here, and if you feel like we're a fit for you, then please consider becoming an official member and joining us on our private members only platform. So looking forward to having you join us and enjoy the rest of the event. All right, so that is a little bit about us, friendshipmixers.com. I'm going to put that in the chat for you new people who are joining us for the first time, friendshipmixers.com. That's where you can go to find out more about us. We can actually go to become a member. We're having a membership drive for the month of June. So our membership is actually discounted for the whole year. If you sign up as an official member today, then you won't have to renew until June of 2023. So it's a year-long membership. All right. And let me also put my email address in the chat in case anyone has any questions later on. And it's hello@friendshipmixers.com. So we like to find out who is with us. And we just ask you to give us your name, where you are joining us from, meaning what city you are in, because we have ladies from all over, as you just saw in the video. And our icebreaker question for tonight is the question of the week that I posted. What is your favorite thing about summer? Since now we're finally in the thick of summer, it's June. I feel like May, I guess May is technically the beginning. Is it? Anyway, it's June now, so it's definitely summer. So I'll go first and I will let you all know that I am in Fort Washington, Maryland. When I started Friendship Mixers during the pandemic, I was living in Baltimore, Maryland, but now I'm back in Fort Washington, which is Prince George's County. I work in fundraising for a university in the area. And my favorite thing about summer is that I'm a summer baby. I was born in July 5th to be exact. And so the 4th of July has always been a big event in my family. Everybody was always over and we would celebrate my birthday on the 4th of July since everyone was already there. I've always associated fireworks with my birthday because of that. So that's one of my favorite things about summer. I do not see Danny. Okay, so Curlay, can you help me out with calling on our members to introduce themselves, and can you start?
Sure, no problem. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friendship Mixers. So my name is Curlay. I'm from the Boston chapter, actually the chapter lead. And so really excited to have people here. Anyone from Boston, shout out to you. Glad to have you. And I work in human resources with a public entity. And my favorite thing for summer, I have four kids. So one of the things that we do every summer up until the pandemic is that we would go to a local amusement park, which is called Canopy Lake. And so we spent the whole day there. They had a water park, and we had the roller coasters and all the fun rides. So that's one of the things I like, is just spending that quality time with the kids, doing something fun, a little risky with the crazy rides. So that is my summer favorite. So I will turn it over. I could see on my screen. I look at people on my screen. So I'm going to turn it over to Susan to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Susan. I'm in the Boston area, like Curlay, who I just had the pleasure of seeing yesterday on our outing to Downton Abbey. And my favorite thing about summer is being able to do things outside, especially with COVID. It just opens up so many more opportunities. So I'm really happy about that.
Awesome. Thank you, Susan. So someone else that I see, I think we lost Latasha. I was going to have her go next, but I see Shanta. I hope I'm saying that correctly, and you could introduce yourself.
Good evening. Thanks, Curlay. My name is Shanta, and I'm in Cheverly, Maryland. And I also love like anything outdoors, and I love warm weather. So a favorite activity that I recently participated in was kayaking. Put me in a kayak and I'm really happy. Just anything on the water, bring me to the beach. I mean, yeah, anything like that. Nice to see and meet you all tonight.
Thank you so much, Shanta. So I see Latasha's back. So Latasha,
I'm wondering why they that price.
Latasha, you want to go?
And I also see Joy.
Yeah,
and we can see Joy's face today. Oh my goodness, there you are. You look great. Latasha is somewhere. I'm not sure that she's in the car. Latasha, can you hear us?
Oh, we can't hear
Can't
you.
hear you. Are you on mute?
It doesn't look like she's on mute.
Oh, it still says connecting to audio. Okay, go ahead, Joy. We'll come back to Latasha.
Hi, ladies. My name is Joy Sanders. I am the Atlanta chapter director for Friendship Mixers. And then, and actually we have a picnic coming up at one of the wineries. We're going to be outside, bring a picnic lunch and kind of get to mix and mingle, take cool pictures in the vineyards. And I am an educator.
Awesome. So Joe, we had our question, icebreakers. What is your favorite thing to do during the summer?
I would say vacation. So I'm an educator. So, summers are our time to unwind, even though I'm teaching summer school, but to have that little extra time.
Awesome. Thank you, Joy. All right. I see Teresa. Teresa wants to introduce herself.
Yes. Hi, everybody. So good to see you, beautiful ladies. Let's see. I'm in Georgia. And what I like about the summer, I think the longer days. It's just so light outside right now. I mean, you could still have like a extra 3-4 hours a day. So I'm enjoying those long days.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So Kiki, you okay if I just start calling out names that I see on my screen? Okay, just to make sure we get everyone in. Okay, so I see Rhonda Jones. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Rhonda. I am in Marietta, just north of Atlanta. Let's see, I just recently joined Friendship Mixers, well, maybe a couple months ago, and then I forgot that I joined. And then I said, oh yeah, I joined, I forgot. So I'll start looking at the site again. Let's see. What I actually hate summer. I hate hot weather. I prefer fall and winter. So I stay inside, going from air conditioned building to air conditioned car to air conditioned building most of the time. I do like the longer days. So I do wish that winter had longer light, but generally I stay in the air conditioning all summer.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So I'm going to go to Sapphire. Nicole.
Hi. So my name is Nicole, but my nickname is Sapphire. I'm in the Chicago area. So what I like about summer, I think I posted a response. It was like the pool, being by the pool and water. So I love swimming. I'm actually this Friday, starting swimming lessons with my son. He's 15 months. So this will be his first swimming lesson. So we're excited.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm sorry to jump in there, but I just started swimming lessons too on Saturday. It's 6 weeks, I think. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. I had taken it before, so this is my second time. So good kudos to you getting your son in so early.
Awesome. I'm going to check with Latasha again, see how that's coming. No, still don't hear you. Oh, sorry. Well, I'll do a little mini intro for you, Latasha. So Latasha is also one of our members and the chapter leader for our North Carolina chapter. So if anyone's here from North Carolina, we have a group there as well. So,
and let me say this about Latasha. She is our financial coach. So she is the financial guru, and she does our Rich Dad, Poor Dad book club. So stay tuned for some more talks on finances from her.
I also see Elizabeth, who's also from our Boston chapter. Elizabeth, you want to introduce yourself?
I don't see Elizabeth. Oh, oh, there she is. Okay.
How are you? Sorry, I'm just getting squared away. I'm Elizabeth. I'm from Boston, and hopefully in the next few months I'll be restarting up Moms United and helping out with the chronic condition group as well, helping Kiki with that. And what do I like to do in the summer?
Or the question really is, what is your favorite thing about summer?
I like the days being longer and then like sometimes just going by the water at night and just like watching the water.
Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. I see Mariah.
Hello, how are you ladies?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So my name is Mariah. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, but I currently live in Tinley Park, Illinois. And I'm in the midst of trying to prep dinner too. But my favorite part about summer is I have a garden. So I love to garden. Summertime, we're outside a lot. We probably only come inside just to eat. I have a 3-year-old who's about to be 4 in August and a 16-month-old who's about to be 30 tomorrow. And we just like to go outside all summer long, all spring long, outside, gardening, to the park, taking a nap on a swing outside, like anything outside. Because Illinois, we have to take full advantage of our summer because it's only a few weeks around. We're really cold all the time. So yeah, that's
Well, thank you. So I'm going to do a few more so that we could just make sure that we have enough time to really have the discussion and then do one-offs. So I do see, again, there's not a name, but it says LG Stylo 6.
Hi, I'm Chandra, and I live in New Jersey.
Oh, welcome.
I am a quality assurance auditor for a gene therapy company in Hopewell, New Jersey. So I live right outside of Trenton. And one of my favorite things about summer is I love the outdoors and I love nature. So I do a lot of volunteering with either a nature center or watershed place where I help to monitor water or monitor bird nests or anything dealing with the water or nature.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Welcome. And 2 more. So I have Pat, if you're able to introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm out in a store right now, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of occupied. But I'm Pat. I've been with the group for maybe 1.5 years now, I think. I'm in the state of Georgia. I'm in Woodstock, right outside of the city of Atlanta.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Welcome. And lastly, I will look at Angela A. Okay. Then, okay, so what about Andrea? I see Andrea on here as well.
I'm sorry, I just joined. I'm not sure. What are we talking about? I'm having network issues, so I kept getting dropped every 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worry, Andrea. We're just introducing ourselves, your name, where you're from, and occupation, and then what is your favorite thing about summer?
I live in Washington, D.C. I was born in Jamaica. What I do for work, I'm a cybersecurity engineer. Been an engineer for over 10 years. What I liked mostly about summer, just spending time with my family. I love the outdoors, just go hiking, go to the beach, and just vacation.
Well, thank you. Okay. I said last time I had one more, but this is just like the last person on here. And her name is, I hope I'm saying it, Ivy's Kaya, Okia. No? Okay. All right. Well, Kiki, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. Hopefully that's not a, last month we actually had a Zoom bomber. Somebody jumped in. It was a guy. That was so crazy. But it looks like we're all women tonight. Thank the Lord. And the next thing that we're going to do is I have a little video clip on friendship, why friendship is important to our mental health. And it was a part of the Today Show. So we'll watch that. And then we will talk about it, break up into our one-on-ones, and then we'll go, because we only have these for an hour. I'm very respectful of your time. I know everybody is busy cooking, whatever, dinner, family time. So we will end on the hour. Let's just watch this really quick.
It's National Best Friends Day. We have invited a panel of besties to help us get to the bottom of what really makes a friendship work and last. We're also joined by Samantha Barry, who's editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine. Samantha, good morning. Nice to see you. In this month's issue, you talk about the positive effects that our friends have on our mental health and why it's so important to develop meaningful friendships. But I also want to introduce our panel here. BFFs. Monica and Allison have been friends for 40 years. Bob and Eddie have 13 years of friendship under their belts. And Ashley and Gina, friends for 28 years, which says a lot because Ashley is 28 years old. I thought, wait, did I get that wrong? Good morning to all of you. Samantha, this is such a good topic for Glamour to take on. Why did you want to get into it?
It's a great topic. I think what we did is we dug into the fact that friendships are really important for your mental well-being.
Yeah.
They help your self-worth, your self-confidence. They help you avoid unhealthy things. And they also really, really good bonds help you through trauma a lot of the time. And it's essential for people, even from a very young age, right up until older ages, to have really good friends in their life.
Friendship is honestly one of the real secrets to happiness in life. So we have our panel of besties here. We asked you during the commercial break, you have a whiteboard to write one word that describes your friendship. So hold them up. What do we see? Okay. All right, let's start here. Dynamic. What do you mean?
Well, we're the duo, and everything about us is dynamic.
Yeah. Would you agree?
Yes, I would.
Okay, I like yours. Unconditional. Tell me about that.
You got to read the bottom.
Incondicional.
Sí.
How was my accent?
He's ESL, so yeah.
¿Él habla español?
Sí.
Oh, okay, enough. Okay.
Yeah.
It's unconditional.
Yeah, we've been buddies for a long time and met through work, and then have gone through a bunch of different transitions as friends. But one thing we can always do is count on each other. So
He'll pick up the phone anytime I call. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. Today, it's okay.
Yeah. You don't live in the same city, right?
No.
It has to be unconditional.
Yes.
It really does. And Ashley and Gina, we love the 28 years. You've been friends your whole lives?
Yep.
Laughing your whole lives?
Yes. Yeah, laughing. We're always having fun, and I mean, anytime that we get together, it's just a good time and always smiling. So
we have a lot of fun together. Here's the thing. I have a lot of friends I consider my besties or my close friends. Are you guys phone talkers? Raise your hand if you like to talk on the phone.
Okay, so this is interesting,
right?
And this is we found this is when we did the survey today in Glamour, is that women like to talk on the phone, best friends, way more than men. Why are you guys not talking on the phone?
I know Bobby's there. I don't need to pick up the phone.
Are you texters?
Yeah, definitely texters.
I mean, we'll talk on the phone once in a while, but it's quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
I don't need to gab his ear off, every 5 times a day. I'll do it once every other couple weeks.
Yeah. How often do you guys talk on the phone?
Every day, all day.
Oh, really? Just like a constant connection.
If I think of something funny, I'm going to call her up. We're watching something on TV, I'm going to call her up.
Yeah. What else did your survey find? It was really interesting.
It was interesting. I think one of the things that was interesting for me is also the difference between male and female friendships and how vulnerable they were.
Yeah.
So we found that men, does your best friend know your biggest insecurity? 90% of the women said yes, but only 68% of the men said yes. And then has your best friend ever seen you cry? Women, 95% of them said yes, and men only 67%.
That's not
I'm a crier.
That's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
What do you think, Bob and
Only a couple
Eddie?
weeks ago.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like you know each other's deep, dark secrets?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would say, but I think the obvious thing is women think men are Neanderthals, and I think we've earned it. But I think for the most part, I think you can be on the outside, but when it boils down to it, I mean, we're all human beings, right? So we all experience the same emotions and feelings, and you want to have someone that you feel like you can be safe in expressing that stuff. And yeah, I'll cry to this guy.
Ashley and Gina, do you feel like you're similar and that's why you're friends, or do you just click?
Well, we've known each other our entire lives.
Ever since we remember.
And our families are just intertwined. So I think it's like a lot of history, a lot of background, and it just builds your relationship even better.
Okay. What do you guys are both married, right?
Yes.
What do the hubbies think about this relationship? Can they get in there?
They do. They have to claim their day.
Yes.
We used to hang out on Fridays, and her husband said, "No more friends on Friday. It's me and you."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, real quick before we let you go, secret to friendship, anybody?
Acceptance.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Respect. And staying in your place.
Yes.
supporting each other no matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna say support for
Yeah,
sure.
and be genuine.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So we're best friends now, right?
Exactly. We are.
Are we all like best friends?
If I was shopping for best friends, you'd be top of my list. You know what? Making a new friend is a really important thing too.
Yeah.
When you have lifelong friends, it's always good to be open to meet somebody new.
Yeah,
Because you never know. New lifelong friends formed. Yeah, but thank you. We'll check out Glamour.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for
All
checking
right.
out our YouTube.
Okay, so that was just a little bit. It was supposed to be on friendship and mental health. And even though they didn't say anything really about the mental health part, we want to talk about that today. What did you guys think about that little segment? And do you have friendships like this? Do you have friendship like the three that were displayed there? Anyone?
This is Curlay. So I do have, it's very funny. I don't have many, like prior to joining Friendship Mixers, I had probably two individuals that I could really say knew me to the core. They knew my good, the bad, the ugly. And one of them, we knew each other similarly to the friends that were friends for 28 years. It was the same setup. Our parents knew each other. We were born probably like a few months apart. And then since we went to the same kindergarten, first grade. And so we're still friends to this day. And so, yeah, that type of friendship it's like really weird. It's like a sister, just, you don't share the same parents and stuff like that. But yeah, very solid friendship.
Anybody else have friendships like these?
Hi, Nicole here. So I kind of have two of them. So the first two ladies who are like, they talk every day and everything. I do have a friend like that. Like we talk constantly every day, all day. And then I have another friend who I call my soulmate, but my relationship with her is more like the guys. Like we don't talk constantly, but we check in, what's going on. And our lives have been such that, it just feels like we were meant to be together. Like something will happen to her and, a year later, the same thing will happen to me. And it'll be like, oh, we learned those lessons already. Let's do this. And then, or vice versa. And we have the same name. Both of us were named Nicole. So we're the Nicoles. So it's kind of a joke. When people meet us, like, what's your name? Her name? What's her name? My name? They're like, so we kind of make jokes about it. But so I've experienced both of those. And I mean, both are just, it works for whoever you're in that relationship with.
Great. Okay, Elizabeth and then Teresa.
So I have a friend from childhood, like going back to like when I was in 10th grade, like really long time. She's very sick right now, so it's kind of upsetting. She's been dealing with a lot and she has like no family. So like I'm her family. And her significant other is her family. So she's got two trusted people. And so I went to visit her for the first time, like in like a while the other day, and I brought her a tube of bubbles. You'd think that it was like the gold, you think it was like a golden ticket or something. And it just brought a smile to her face. So I was really glad I could do that for her, but she's going through a lot. So she's there for me. I'm there for her. Her significant other has become a very good friend of mine too. And so it's really nice because he doesn't have anyone either to kind of lean off of. So it's been like one of those. And I would say that, I just think that friendship is supposed to be really safe. Like friendship should be sacred. Like it should be one of those things where we just have a special, like we should always have that one person that we can go to, that safety person that wouldn't, you could tell them a deepest, darkest secret and they won't judge you. It's just a non-judgmental thing. And even if, you do something that's kind of a transgression or whatever it might be, they don't judge you for it. They love you anyway. Or if you have a medical issue or whatever, they just don't hold it over you. So I think that that's just really important for me in friendship. So that's kind of how I do it. Thanks.
Okay. I had a girlfriend of mine who we grew up together. I mean, ever since I think I was born, I knew her and we were really, really close. And this was like before preschool, before kindergarten. And she died from COVID last year. And that really just tore me up. And I haven't gotten over it really. So she was just like a sister to me. And just watching that clip, I was happy. It made me happy, but it made me sad because I used to have friends like that. And I think as we grow older, you kind of grow in different directions. Not that it's anyone's fault, but you kind of, grow in different directions. And I would love to rebuild those type of relationships, but it takes time. It takes time. And, it takes time. So, yeah.
Right. So sorry to hear about your friend. I think you did share that before.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. And I see Mariah's hand is raised.
Yes. Well, Teresa, I'm sorry about your loss too, as well. I know that's hard. I guess I have like a little twist to it. Growing up, I didn't have like that longevity of friendships with people. My family, like, really, I don't know if it's because like we come from a Haitian background, so we're like kind of, we're emotional people, but then not. So we're very quick to cut off relationships. My grandma is very quick to say, F them then. And it's just like, so is my mom. It's always just very quick to not mess with, not be around that person. So longevity, I've never seen a healthy longevity. So I think that definitely like attests to, like you said, the mental health. It definitely does tie to that, because I've never been able to hold long friendships because I'm an emotional person. So I'm sensitive. So I'm very quick to go into a shell and I won't talk and I'm done. And over the years, I've pushed myself to do so because I refuse to have a team relationship with my daughters. That, my mom is very quick to, I live in Illinois, away from my whole family. And she's just very much like, if that's what you want to be there. And it's like, okay, well, check up on the girl. But I ended up meeting a very good best friend, and we don't talk a lot now because I'm having children and she doesn't, but she helps my mental health. I can unleash, I can be myself, I can be candid. I've loved myself more because seeing myself through her, because through other people as Mariah's this, Mariah's that, close family. But then when she's like, no, actually this makes sense. You was feeling like this and this and this. And she helps me analyze things. And I don't have to talk to her every day. I just have to be able to check in and to know, like, hey, let me just run this down to you. Like, are these feelings valid? And she validates me. She makes me feel loved and makes me feel seen. And it helps sculpt me now as a woman. I'm growing, and I'm just happy to see who I can become now that I'm loving me. Now it's like this level of love that I have for myself has stemmed from that friendship, but also I'm also glad that I was able to see the deterioration of friendships too, and relationships. That way I can know how to value each and every person that I come in contact with. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Glad you found her. Rhonda, are you unmuted because you wanted to share?
I did, but now I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Do you have a friendship like one of the three?
I have one that's a best friend. We probably talk maybe once a month. She doesn't live in Georgia, and it's a great friendship. However, I'm the one that has to do all the work. I have to call her. She never calls me. But when we do talk, it's always great. And I actually did go see her and another friend recently. But that's the only one that I have. Everyone else I classify as associates. So I'll get together. We can go out, have fun, but I wouldn't tell them. They don't know me. They know what I choose to let them know. So that's it.
Got it. Thank you. I see that Ives has unmuted. Were you going to share?
Yes, I'm sorry. When you called me, I didn't realize I was on mute. So I don't really have best friend right now. I'm just coming out of a long relationship with a partner, and wow. Anywho, but I guess my last best friend, we had that relationship. We could talk about anything. I could call her at any time. we lived in the same city. We live in Philadelphia. So we would just hang out, talk, do anything, whatever she needed, I had for her, and whatever I needed, I could always count on her. And I am looking to rebuild a relationship like that because, yeah, we're meant to be, you know, with people, and being alone is just no fun.
Yes, thank you for sharing. I also don't feel like I have a best friend right now. It's been several years where I haven't had someone that I would consider my best friend. And this group is actually designed to help us get better at our friendships, learn more about how to strengthen them, grow them, how to find someone to be a BFF. So keep coming back for more on that. Anyone else have any comments about anything that was said in by the three different friendship couples on that panel?
I'll share a little bit too. I do have a best friend now, which I'm very grateful for, because I had like a sister friend that I was really close to years ago, and we had a falling out, and I think that was devastating for me. So it's taken some time for me to be in a place where I can trust and kind of, you know, with that type of intimacy. And so I'm just grateful to God that, you know, he's healed my heart so that I can open up like that again. And I'm also grateful. I have quite a few close friends in the area that I've known since college. So they're like 30-year friendships, and we might not talk like every day or every week, but those friendships are like solid as a rock. So when we do, it's just like old times, and we can just slip back into it. So I'm grateful, but it's something that, like, friendships are really important to me, but it does take a lot of time and energy, because I like quality friendships, not just the superficial acquaintance, you know, but you gotta take time. So it's an ongoing process.
Very good. Yes, it is. All right. I forgot what you said your name was. LG Stylo 6. I saw your hand.
I'm Chandra.
That's right. Chandra.
That's okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I also can relate somewhat to some of the friendships, but I'm more like our other friend that lived in Philly. I was married, and so since the divorce, he and I have still, you know, like, we still talk to each other, but I know it's time for me to wean myself off of him, like, because even though the marriage didn't work, he knows me inside and out. I have no real family, and both of my parents are deceased. My siblings are 20 years older than me, and we have no relationship. So it's only him. You know, if something happens to me, either he would know, or my best friend that lives now 25 minutes away from me, but she has a man. So I don't really, you know, like, we talk to each other, but it's not like probably when it was when I was married, you know, where I was hanging out with her a lot, you know, and now that she's got her person in her life, it's not like that, even though we go work out now 3 days a week, and he's our drill sergeant. But, you know, I'm kind of like the same way, where I really am now, I want to have that person that I can actually talk to, same sex, so that, and I know I need to go through a healing process, you know, in terms of the divorce. And even though that was 5 years ago, but there's always, you know, something that you can try to, you know, do better, so I can enter into a healthy relationship, you know, whenever that is in the future.
Awesome. You might want to join one of our tribes that's called Divorce Care. We're going to be starting it up again in August.
I just joined Divorce Care.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
I
they're
did.
everywhere.
I just joined
Oh, perfect. You'll
this
love that.
last week.
I went through it
And
3
I'm
times.
very excited about it.
Great, perfect. Okay, so thank you ladies for sharing. What we're gonna do now is our breakout rooms, and that's where you will get a chance to just talk one-on-one with one of the ladies here. It can be about the video we just saw. It could be about how you've been feeling lately. Do you have someone to talk to when you're feeling a little down or depressed or sad? Or it could be about anything you want to talk about. There are 17 of us, so we're going to do 8 breakout rooms. Let me pause the recording. All right, they are in their breakout rooms with only a few more seconds before they come back. Usually ladies end up talking. They don't need a topic. That's the good thing about us. We will talk, share. We're going to do this one more time, a reshuffling. All right, they are coming back. Okay, ladies. Hopefully your person was someone that you've connected with, found interesting, maybe had something in common. We're going to do it one more time where I will reshuffle you all and recreate the rooms. Let's see. Okay, I'm recreating the rooms again. So you should be with a different person this time. And again, you'll have 5 minutes. Oh, it came right up this time. Look at that. All right, I've started the timer. Go ahead into your rooms. And if no one is there, come back out to the main room. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording again. Hopefully it won't last too much longer because I hope to buy something next year.
Okay.
Yes. Well, good to talk to you. We'll have to do
Yeah, nice talking to you as
we'll have to
well.
do lunch again because you were the only one that came that time I was in Silver Spring. So it looks like everybody's coming back. We're going to close it out. I do want to share my screen again and just show you what's coming up for Friendship Mixers. Let's see. I'm going to show you our private platform and what's coming up for the next couple of weeks. Hold on, sharing my screen. For those of you that are not, most of you are members, but for those of you that are not members, when you join officially and you're on our private platform, if you click on events, then you'll see what we have coming up. As you can see here, this is today's meeting. We also work out together tomorrow at noon on the workout, and then Wednesday at noon and Thursday at noon. Also Thursday, there's our entrepreneurs tribe is going to be on a webinar called How to Make Your Website Work for You. Those of you that are business owners might want to sign up for that. It's free. I believe this is sponsored by SCORE or either the SBA, Small Business Administration. I can't remember. My church, Zion Church, is doing a Bible study, so I have posted that again. It's for ladies. It's called the Red Lip Diary. It's all about women of the Bible. So it's every Thursday night for the next few Thursdays. And the link to sign up for it is in the event description. Those in our Fredericksburg, Richmond chapter are going to Lake Anna Winery. My RV is down that way. So we have a chapter down there, a group of ladies. It's about 6 ladies that I've been hanging out with down there. And then also land a new job in 90 days. This is a webinar that another group is doing that I have posted on our site because I know there are a few ladies who are looking for jobs. So that's one that you can sign up for to be on that webinar. Those in the DMV area, especially PG County, Prince George's County, I'm going to be at the outdoor film showing at Allen Pond Park in Bowie, Maryland, next Friday, the 17th. So if you want to join me out there, come on. I see Joy has posted the friendship picnic in the vineyard for the Atlanta chapter. And I will be in Boston meeting up with the Boston chapter, Curley and Susan and all of you there because we're going to Martha's Vineyard. So my train doesn't leave until Sunday, even though we'll be coming back from Martha's Vineyard on Saturday. So we're going to have brunch at Daryl's Corner Bar. It's a jazz brunch. So Boston ladies, I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting you, some of you for the very first time. So that's just a few things that we have coming up. And again, if you are not an official member, you can become one at friendshipmixers.com. All right, thank you, ladies. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back next month for our virtual mixer. We're going to be talking about the myths of female friendships. I found a video on that today, and I thought it was really good. And I'll post that video later on this week, so you'll have plenty of time to watch it. I'm also thinking about doing an active shooter preparation webinar, because I don't know about y'all, but when I'm out places, I do think about what if something happened while I'm here? What would I do? Where would I go? You know, what's the plan? So I know that there are a couple of they call them active shooter trainings, where you are taught what you should do, how to fight, you know, how to barricade yourself wherever you are, because a lot of people don't know what to do, and that's how it ends so tragically. So stay tuned for that as well, and more upcoming events, because we're always coming up with new stuff all the time. So have a good night, ladies. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.
Good night.
Hi, good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank
Have
you.
a great bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, now we can hear you, Latasha.
I was able to speak in the one-to-one when we did the breakout session as well. I did have a question for you.
Yes,
How do I
good to
find
see
out if I paid my membership dues? I don't even know. How do I check that?
I think you did. Let me check. Because most of you all paid when I posted the discounted membership a little while ago, and most of you all paid it then, but let me check and I will get back to you on that. And if not, now's the time to do it while we're having our friendship membership drive and it's discounted again. Okay. And also let me know what you want to do for the financial piece. Anything, if you want to do anything in July or August, because I know June has already started, so we won't worry about June. But if you want to speak to the ladies,
maybe we can do another 90-day finance boot camp before Black Friday and all of that stuff. Get on the way.
I love it. Okay, that sounds good. Perfect.
Yeah, so maybe we can do that, and I can run it in. You know what? In the group, can I do posts on my side that are scheduled posts?
That I don't know. That's a good point. I'll look into that and let you know.
Okay, because it'll be great to do it that way, and that way I could do the whole 7 days at a time and put them there. Okay.
I love that.
So just let me know.
Okay. I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Joy. Good to see you.
Okay,
Good
Kiki.
night.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick update.
Great. Let me stop the recording.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be. Do you want it to be?
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right.